Listen, you ain't never had to do what he had to do, right? I talk about at 15, 16 years old, he on tour with Rich the Kid and getting kicked off the tours and shit. I don't think you know how it is. Right? But you want to say about my son, but you don't know how the it is when your father already sacrificed you in the same thing, you going down the same road. So you want to talk, you got to come correct. You got to pay thousands of dollars.
Well, I'm asking shit that people already ask you.
We got to pay thousands of dollars.
People want to know.
You got to pay more.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this.
You gotta pay more.
I'm gonna tell you this though.
If they want to know what the sacrifice is, you gotta pay more.
I got you. But I ask you a question. How do you want to answer it? You answer it. This is what it is.
You heard that, boy.
It's a crazy ass interview.
Yeah, I know. I like crazy interviews. Dreadful films don't matter. I like crazy and wild. Shit, you hear me? Now, let me ask you about your issue with Chuck.
That might be a Chicago nigga right there.
At one point you said y'all was cool. What y'all fall out about?
Listen, my fault.
Going on with that?
My fault.
I ain't hear no South in it.
It's this, right?
Yeah.
1 minute, you Black Power.
Okay.
The next minute, you go sour. Because they pay you some money and you think you got this power, right? That's the same thing Malcolm X did. That's the same thing Dr. Martin Luther King did. That's the same thing every black person with power did, right? They show you the money and some white, you gonna go, right? Mm-hmm. And I don't like that, right? Because like, you right? And then, listen, I'm keeping it real, right? So who gonna teach the YNs? Mm-hmm. They out here, they lost, they killing each other, they f each other in the booty, they going all kind of crazy. We living in a matrix and they like crazy.
Yeah, shit.
Nah, fast, he paid either way.
All right, everybody getting ass.
That's wild.
Right? And it's going crazy, it's going down. Right? Listen, man, y'all need to stop getting in ass like that.
Or he did that, you saying.
Right, be a man. Stand up.
What?
Like, yeah, what's going on in the streets, gang?
That's crazy.
They doing that. But it's a problem. Yeah. Everybody is being too masculine. And when you're too masculine, then you get put in a situation you got to be real feminine to get out. Okay. But if they would have just balanced, they wouldn't have to worry about that. I'm gonna tell you what I mean, right? You gonna kill it.
Break that down.
You supposed to only kill it when you trying to move forward or he trying to stop you, right? Because other than that, let him live. There's only 2 rules in this earth, and you can have what you want. You can create, but don't let what you create stop nobody or hurt nobody.
Gotcha.
All right? Okay. But they be breaking the rules, so then they gotta die.
No. Speaking on what guys doing all this like that. What's going on with you and the homie Terrence Gangsta Williams? I mean, he put out.
I ain't my homie.
Y'all good. He put out. Hold on, because you said he put out an interview and he said that you did some funny stuff when he was around. So what you got?
Listen, let me tell you right. I'm gonna keep it real, right? And this ain't no content. Like that dude weird, bro. Right? He weird. He really want to talk about that. He weird, gang. Cause like them penitentiary, like I ain't gonna say no about him. Cause when I catch him, I'm gonna smack him and I'm gonna punch him in like this all bullshit aside. When I catch him, I'm a belly roll his face.
I thought y'all was just together. Dang, I thought y'all was just together.
So am I.
Okay.
So am I playing, man? Let me catch you. You fat. Right?
Yeah, you know, we squabbling.
When I catch you, I'm going to be.
That's why he came up with that definition. That what he be doing.
I don't even know. We're going to end it there, man. We're going to end it with that one. But so let me ask you this, man. That's crazy.
I ain't talking about no. I'm going.
No, I know exactly what you mean.
I'm going.
No, I thought y'all.
I ain't talking gay.
But look,
I ain't gay, gang.
But I'm going. No, my thing about it. I thought he was just doing it for kind of just being funny. But you went crazy.
I'm serious, gang.
Y'all was just playing.
Listen, how can you play with in your face, act like they like you, and they get on the internet and do that slick behind your back? After they just paid you for a week, 20 versus 1, and they only got 4. 20 versus 1 with 4.
Damn.
Stop playing with me. Fuck me, I don't even do no because I gotta save my semen.
Okay.
Because I can't save my semen, I can't ask a project, I can't go see a praxis. If I kind of like, so you know how I feel, I can't push a nut.
What?
No, I don't, but you do your thing. So, now.
I can't push a nut, gang.
I ain't got nothing to do with
that. Shit.
Well, that's on you, bro. I don't know what got to do with that, bro.
Had to get blow it down.
It's mine.
For sure. Now, let me ask you this. So, do you, I want to know, do you believe in God or not? Because hold on, let me finish my question, bro. Let me finish my question before you go crazy. Because you always be saying on the internet, it's a stimulation. We in the video game. We really not here. So, et cetera, et cetera. So, I want to ask you, do you believe in God or not, man? Because you always go around and say different, talk to me.
Told to me, hey, W interviewer, man.
It's the
Hold it,
first time the
man.
world gonna hear this.
10 out of
For
10,
sure.
man.
I want everybody to kind of like know, right? The story of God is deep. Because when you talk about God, a lot of people think I disrespect God. A lot of people think
What? That boy too invested. He was
that I think there's
prepared. He
no
locked
God.
in.
But I'm gonna tell you
Great
this:
interview, facts.
the earth that we live in is a mirror. We so many mirrors away from the true essence. To call him God would be disrespectful because he make gods.
Hold on, my fault. The reason I paused it, Gang said it's the reason why he looks up. I don't know if he trolling or not, but it's interesting. I think the reason be looking up is two different reasons we spotted so far in the videos. One reason, the first reason, my first theory at first when I first was saying it was that 607 be talking to Sophia every time he be looking up. Like he be getting downloads from Sophia. My second theory was I got this from another interviewer. Bruh said Unc be switching personalities when he look up. Like he'll go from this person to another person. And I noticed that in another interview, he was like, "Oh, I just got here." He was like, "Then how long I been here?" He was like 30 minutes in the interview and shit. And then he switched up from the God talk to the Sophia talk. You feel me? So like, boy, it's some different personalities in Unc too, boy. In the 607 Unc is different characters other than, oh man, it's deep, boy. It get deep, boy.
So if something create gods, how can you call them a god? It got to be better than a
Yeah,
god.
gather his thoughts as well. That the Sophia.
Right. Let me say
Downloading
this.
from Sophia.
He say he making this.
He not. He listen. He has no gender. He above gender. He above race.
Got you. Okay,
Right?
you go with that.
When we say he, we only say he because of the language, but we don't even have language. What you hear is that for real. But it
Fair
comes
enough,
out
that boy
as
on
words
one,
in
boy.
your head.
Got you.
But for real,
That
you
boy
hear
grinding.
frequencies from my mouth. I have no words.
Well, God says
God ain't never said.
that he making it, well, whatever you want to call he, she, whatever, but God says he's making it in his same creation.
And Naki said that. Listen, I'm gonna break it down to you, right? It was the heavens, and then it was a heaven, right? Everything that was there, they try to recreate here, right? Let me tell you what I mean, right? If you check your skin, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna tell your skin is older than this earth here. That means that this is not the original earth. Right? If your skin is older than this earth, what do that mean? But the scientists will tell you this, right? Your skin is older than earth. That's one thing, right? That a lot of people don't know. Y'all don't know that, right? Another thing is this, right? This planet is stimulated by the same Anunnakis.
Now, another thing crazy, boy, scientists done proved, boy, scientists already proved God, so I don't even know why they still arguing about that, but they done find a little God particle. It's really over. I don't even know why that's the argument anymore. They done proved, they done found a hell of shit in the Bible. I'm talking about from Noah's Ark to Jesus being black, all type, boy. People been getting mad these past couple years, all this been coming out.
Right? But this is how it goes. When they came to fall from the heavens.
Yeah, this heaven
Right?
start
And
right
the fall
here.
from the heavens not like
Lock
the
in.
war that everybody thought. It wasn't the war. It was the fact just like us. They popped up somewhere and said, damn, it ain't no God. We gotta be. They was
Real.
blindfold, didn't understand that there was no God, and they got to creating without him. That's what mama. But he must want them to do it because everything got a balance.
Right.
That's what mama. So you gonna call them bad, but I'm gonna call them good because without them, you get no me.
Okay.
All right. So you gotta understand that everybody on earth was genetically created because Noah himself was a scientist. Nobody on this planet was made by God. Everybody on this planet was made by aliens. That's what mama. That a lot of people don't know.
I respect your mom. I'm gonna disagree.
No,
but
how can you disagree? Listen, how can you disagree? How can you disagree? Check your skin. They told you it came from the mammals, the apes, but you have nothing that relate to apes in you. But guess who do? The European. And guess why they do? Because they came from one place. One place. I'm not racist, but they came from one place only, right? You came from over there in Morocco, right? You came from a different place. They came from a different place. They came from Cain. You came from Abel. Right? And you still ain't able to remember.
But
right? And that's your problem.
But look, God created the aliens and the aliens, the aliens,
connect that to Cain and Abel.
No, God created the true essence of God, the creator, the divine. Don't stop calling him God.
See, that boy preaching God right now because he asked him, do he believe in God? You feel me? So that boy went ahead and channeled the God right now. He can switch it up on the Sophia. But I fuck with this one right here.
God, gang. God's created.
God.
No, God's created. The Bible.
Thank you, God.
Listen, the gods. The
When he switch up, that boy gonna be like, fuck God. I'm like, oh man, oh. Hey, chill out, bro. Hey, respect my God, bro. Your ass be tripping, bro. You feel me? But other times, he be on our side too.
gods with an S. They created. The divine source does not create. He live in blackness and darkness.
Well, unclaim all the
Right?
games
His
and
attributes,
religions.
He created one attribute, and it was the attribute of Sophia. That was attribute of love. And Sophia,
Nah, he
without
believe in
his
facts.
knowledge, he
You can
created
tell,
something
bro.
else that was a dimmer. She locked it in a firmament.
Okay.
In that firmament, he created heaven, hells, angels.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Right? He made a body. He made Adam. But
Yeah.
Adam couldn't breathe. He went to the paroma and hijacked the soul. But the souls, I tell you all the time, everything is masculine and feminine. The soul was combined in one. It was male and female. He took that soul and put that soul in one body.
Okay.
But then when Adam went to sleep, he split the body. And then turned to a male and a female to send you chasing the rest of your life. Right? And that keeps you stuck in a circle. Right? But the church took away that book. It's in the book of Adam. The only way you're gonna find it is in the Geonostic text.
And I was just about to ask you, people gonna say, okay, well, where you do research? You just talk.
I don't get the research. I get my message from the divine. I talk to God. I'm a prophet. I don't research, right? I don't got knowledge. Knowledge is dumb. Listen, I don't got knowledge. I get my information from here, right here. See this? All this is information. I don't think you know. Information is here.
Yeah.
Right? We live in a 3D, 4D, 5D world. I'm in a 5D. Yo, in a 3D, because you still only use a 5D.
Ain't nothing dumb about me.
You
dumb about me.
You don't understand you was made by alien.
I mean,
Right? You think you was made, listen.
well, I'm gonna say, I can see it say, yo, dumb. You thought we was made by alien.
Yeah, nah, I
Is
seen
this
that.
Adam? Is this Adam? Or is this solid? What is this?
That's solid.
No. See, it's an atom. And it's an atom, and then between the atom and the atom is a space. Atom, space, atom, space. That's where they get space from. Space is inside of you. Your eyes are space. Look at your eyes. Look at them inside. That's your space. Right? The dot in the inside, that's the monad. Everything that goes out, that's
You know
the
why?
firmament. Look deep into your eyes. I swear to God, mama, you're going to see the universe.
Okay.
So, mama.
I respect your mind.
You are the universe. It's inside of you.
Okay.
So, mama. I didn't make this up.
I'm gonna let you believe what you believe.
Nah, it ain't.
Oh,
That boy said, men have one less rib than women, boy. Do your research, boy. Facts. Know what that mean, boy? They came from the rib. Stop playing.
Believe.
What you say?
Good talking about believe. Oh, believe.
That's what you believe.
Believe.
That's what you believe.
Nobody should believe. Don't believe. Oh, no, I'm tell you why. Believe in what man thinks is true.
And that's what you think is true.
Who the want to think something true? I want to know. So believe. The church tell you to believe.
Okay.
Church and believe.
But okay, well, don't you think you know what you believe, what you saying? You feel like you know that.
I believe. I got
He talking about like, you know how them boys be like, do you still believe in Santa Claus? You still believe in the tooth fairy? You feel me? Like that. You heard me? No, you gotta know. Like facts and all these theories and how hypothesis. What's all that? What's the other one? Yeah, hypothesis and theories. Yeah, theories. Now we need facts. Proven facts.
I know I died. I astro project. I go see God. I know he is. I saw his face.
What do you look like?
Look
You
like
know
me.
some video vulture. You
Oh,
just
I
said
don't
it.
know.
You
There
said
you
it
go.
on the head, boy.
All right.
Well, I gotta be
move on to
careful.
this.
But he ain't ugly all the time. I mean, he got different faces. He changed. But, yeah.
Okay. Now I'm
Oh,
I'll back this back. Look, let's get off of that, man. Let's get off of that, brother. Come back there. You good? You in space? Where you at, man? You here?
okay.
You here?
Don't worry about me. Just do you.
All right, for sure. All right, so look. Have you talked to Brick Baby since he been locked up?
Brick-
And have you put any money on his book?
Brick saying, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, look at one thing about me, I'm from Backdoor City, but when you in jail, I gotta send you money so I can let you know how much you need me. Talk like me.
Damn.
I wanna hear you beg. I wanna hear him beg me. So he called me. Yeah, Brick Baby called me again. I got another 25 for you. Don't stop playing with me. Yeah, get you a couple suits. Cause he gonna need some suits. He's gonna be in there a long time. Right? Cause that snitching ain't working. I was like, yeah, you tried to snitch on 6 out. Yeah.
That shit don't work.
Yeah, they try to snitch.
I been told y'all
But
that,
you
bro.
can't snitch to get out of jail, but he in jail for getting extorted. Who the f- go to jail for getting extorted? Look it up. Look up the case.
Yeah, nah, I see.
He in jail for f***ing getting extorted. He not in
Yeah,
jail for being no fucking crip.
I know about the whole situation. Yeah.
Crip. He the flip.
Damn.
They have to flip on 6 hours.
But I was watching on you seen today.
I'm rolling.
Look, okay, do your thing. Now look, I ain't get to watch, but they had in the title of it on the Adam and Wax show. They said loose cannon.
Loose booty cannon.
Luke, okay, well he told Brick Baby to snitch. You believe that?
Oh, listen. Let me tell you something about snitch, right?
I ain't get to watch it.
Let me tell you something about snitch, right?
Yeah.
They was all so broke. They snitched for Adam. Adam was broke, and I bought no jumper. So there's a lot of shit going on, gang.
You bought it already?
I forgot my mama. Listen, every Saturday you gonna see my show that we kind of like merge, but I ain't on them, right? Cause we bought everything but the part. I keep telling everybody, my son King B, he may take over the part,
Okay.
right? But I don't got nothing to do with that because I don't like the part. But he was in Illuminati.
Okay.
You know, I'm half Illuminati, half street. They had him for like 7 years.
I thought you back
Okay.
full.
I was in jail for
You got
7
him
years,
back.
8 years. Yeah, I got him when I got out. We paid him back $1 million. But we had to pay back $1 million, but it was 100 times. Yeah, we don't owe him no more though.
Okay, well since
We
you
gotta put that music out. His music coming out. They gotta download it. I'm gonna try to put something out right now.
Okay.
But we gotta get that money back.
but since people just
Gotta get that money back.
That's a lot of money. 1.3 million. That's a little keep. But I don't know.
well speaking of no jumbo, how you on whack relationship now? I remember
Back
I'm
in
whack.
the booth. I lost my dogs, I kill, they kill. If I get a chance, I'ma shoot. My bro, I crash, broad day, you know, man, so I'm telling the truth. Ain't no therapist can relate to me, it's why I put my pain in the booth. No, I'm really coming from poverty, borderline, I ain't have no rule. I will hit a list for real, they get fun by trying to learn how to spoof. Fuck around, find who spoofing back, that spoofer, I got spoof.